Hey everybody, happy Thursday to ya. John and Alan, I see you're with me. I'm sure there's a couple other people on there with us. Hi Quinn. And so we've got two workouts for you today. First part is really gonna burn up your upper body. Second part is really gonna burn up your lower body. So a nice complement to each other. By the end of the class, you will feel like you've worked hard and you will feel like you've earned some rest, or in Alan's case, like you've earned maybe an extra 5 minutes before you get into your other workout for the day. So let's go ahead and dive into it. I've got all the classes that I've got to do tonight, so you're just going to pay attention to the middle part right here. You've got 3 sets of handstand push-ups. I was lazy and I only wrote one version, but really it's written as down dog or handstand push-ups, whatever you have access to and are able to complete. And then you're also going to do a handstand hold, no more than 2 minutes of rest between each round. Then the workout itself, we're going to go into an EMOM for 14 minutes, and it's going to be a creeper lunge. I'll show that. It's a new movement for us. And then a wall sit. So 6 reps, which really has kind of 4 lunges to a rep, and then 30 seconds of wall sit there. So that's the workouts for you this evening. It's going to be good. It's going to be tough and challenging. So let's get into it. This is going to burn up. All right, give yourself a little bit of space. We're going to take it down to the floor to start off. Let me just check over here 1 second, guys. Good enough. I want you to stand at the edge of your mat or wherever you are. Reach up really tall. Wiggle out your ribs. Push your hands up to the ceiling. Stand all the way. And then I want you to kind of dive down to your toes. Legs are straight, reaching as low as you can go. Feel that through your hamstrings. And then I want you to walk your hands out. Bring your hips down to the floor. Sit back, one arm under. That palm goes up. The other hand palm is down. Bring both hands forward now and then go other side. Come out of that, come up to hands and knees, and what you're going to do is tuck your toes, pop your butt up, get into down dog. Then take your left foot, step forward, drop your back knee, sit up tall, and push yourself forward. Your hips go forward. You can take that hand down, push your knee out. Try to keep that front foot flat on the ground. Don't let it roll over. Push. Open up your hips even more. Both hands down. Tuck that back toe. Lift up the knee. Step back. Push your head back. And step forward. Other side. Drop that back knee. Untuck the toe. Sit up tall. Push hips forward. Hand down, push your knee to the outside. Again, front foot stays flat. Both hands down, tuck that toe, back knee up, press back. Get into a good down dog position. Forward and back. And forward and back. Walk your hands and feet together. Either way you want to go is fine, but stay there with legs straight. Then we're going to take it into kind of a side lunge series. So big step out, come all the way down. You can have that heel come up if it needs to. This leg is extended out to the side. Hope you guys can see all right. See, my picture's pretty fuzzy. Then I want you to pull those toes in towards the shin. Sit back if you can. If not, don't worry about it. Come back up to center here. Both legs are straight. You're reaching down, maybe even back and through those legs. Go over to the other side. Shush. So you're pulling those toes up towards the shin. That leg is extended out. I feel that down through the inner thigh right now. Come back up to center. And then you're going to walk just your upper body over towards your right leg. And go over to the left leg. Back to center. Walk those feet, jump those feet together. So now your feet are together. And stand up nice and tall. I know I'm cutting my head off a little bit. I'll fix that in a moment. I want you to do some good mornings while we're here. Do 2 more while I fix this a little bit. All right, I want you to lay on your back. I'm going to turn this off because nobody's over there. Just turning off the Zoom portion. Hopefully it clears the connection up a little bit. Give me a second. All right, so you are laying on your back now at this point. And what I want you to do is I want you to bend your knees, 90-degree angle right here. Your arms are out to the side, and I want you to drop your hips, rotate them over. The hand that's on the same side as the knees can come on top and push those knees down, but the other arm is extended out. I feel this through my hips a little bit in my low back right now. You can also do this with the bottom leg straight and the top leg bent at 90 degrees. And then I want you to come back to center, and I want you to fix everything. Readjust the shoulder blades so they're both flat on the ground. Hips are flat on the ground. Bring those knees back up to 90 degrees, and then rotate other direction. Arm is extended out. Other hand can be on top of those knees to bring them down. This shoulder, opposite shoulder, make sure you keep that in the ground. Same shoulder isn't going anywhere. That opposite shoulder likes to come up if you're not flexible. Keep that in the ground. And come back to center. Pull those knees in nice and tight. And then rock yourself up. We're going to do a little seated hip stretch as well. Cross one ankle on top of the knee. Pull that foot in towards your butt. You can just walk yourself in as well. But what you're thinking about doing is pushing that leg that's bent on top. You want to push the knee away from you as you're sitting up nice and tall. So the closer you get your chest, the more you're going to feel it. If you kind of sit back and hang out back here, you're not going to feel it as much. Get your chest close. Feel good. And switch sides. Might have to back up and then release. Might be a little too tight there. So crossing one ankle, you can back the foot up or move the hips forward and then chest towards those legs. One of the last things that we kind of do here before we get into what we kind of call the strength portion of our class. So you're going to have 3 sets of 15 reps of a at least a version of a handstand push-up, and then a minute of a handstand hold, and trying to hold that as much as you can without coming down off the wall. Okay, the last things I want to do is I do want to stretch out wrists and neck. So right here, we can just sit right here, and I want you neck circles. Let's go 5 each way. One more. And reverse direction. And done. You're going to sit on your knees, or unless there's another stretch that you like to do, and stretch out those wrists. Hey, Haley, good to see you on here. Good to see a lot of these evening exercisers back together. Do some circles. All right, so this is going to be very shoulder intensive for the strength portion. It's written on Box Drive as 15 down dogs or handstand push-ups. So if you have handstand push-ups and that's something that you want to work on, go ahead and do handstand push-ups, and then it's going to be the minute hold. You're going to take as much rest as you need between sets, but no more than 2 minutes. So kind of going to be, I'll keep an eye on the clock for us and follow along with me, or you'll need your own clock. I am going to do pike handstand push-ups off of a bench. So kind of a mix of the two. You can go somewhere in the middle. You can do down dog right here. You want to get your feet out wide if you have kind of a hamstring issue. When you come here, your head is looking back towards your feet. You're going to come forward, touch your head, push back towards your feet. When you're at the bottom, when your head is on the mat, you want your head to come forward of your hands, and you pretty much can be able to see your fingertips, at least in your peripheral vision. If you want to, you can scale that up, and you can take it to the wall and do a handstand push-up if you want to. I'm going to slide this here. I'm going to use my bench. And I'm going to do pike handstand push-ups, and then I'm going to handstand hold over there. If you're not quite ready to do a full minute of handstand hold, you could hold here in this position. You could hold here in this position. You can hold in a plank. But you do need to hold something isometrically during that minute. Wow, the pollen must be really, really bad today because I am super dizzy. I got dizzy on the neck circles, and I don't usually do that. So 3 sets of that. I'm ready to get started. Listen, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop it in there while I get clock ready. Not necessarily, this one is not necessarily for time. So if you need to break things up, you can. I'm going to try to do my 15 right into, 15 sit back, and then go into the minute hold. Yeah. Okay. Not so, Alan. I have not been doing that. I don't know what it is. Happened to me last week too, where I just got super dizzy. I think it's the pollen. All right. 15 reps. Y'all ready? 10-second countdown. 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Try to get as upright as possible, whichever version you're doing. Elbows stay by your side. $15. Get ready for the hold. Start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, kick up. Butt off the wall. Feet together. Three. Hot over here. Halfway through. Seconds. 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to take a little bit of a break here on these. Man, whew, so busy. If I pass out, somebody call my phone and wake me up. All right. We're trying to rest no longer than 2 minutes. So I'm going to judge if I go at 90 seconds or 2 minutes. If you guys have a preference, feel free to drop it in the comments. Took about 2 minutes to do that set, that first set. We got 2 more sets. So if you're still working on your handstand push-ups, that's a little too long. You take about a minute and a half at most to get through those 15 reps of the push-up version, whichever version you're doing. So this set should take you between 2 to 3.5 minutes, really, per set of the work, and then you add the rest on. I think I am just going to go ahead and take a full 2 minutes, so that way if anybody else out there needs the 2 minutes, they have that rest. So we're going to go in 40 seconds. We're going to start second set. That handstand hold is going to get pretty darn spicy. 30 seconds to go. If you have to break up the push-up exercise, feel free. But make it a quick rest, quick reset. 15 seconds. 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Another round. Five. 10. 15. Ready for a minute? 10 seconds till I pick up. 3, 2, 1, pick up. Hold tight. Keep your core tight. Squeeze your glutes. Push the floor away, halfway through. Up. 10 seconds. 3, 2, down. 2 minutes of rest. Oh, told you we get it spicy. All through the shoulders. If you were doing handstand push-ups, but now you're kind of like, well, I don't know about doing any more of those, feel free to switch. You can switch it up if you'd like to, or if you need to. You can always do 5 handstand push-ups into 5 down dog. Keep yourself moving though. Like I said, take at most a minute and a half to get those done. I'm just kind of picking that middle of the road pace and difficulty level. We've got a minute left, and then we'll go for our 3rd and final set. Then our shoulders will be cooked, and then we'll move to our legs. Can't read that from here. Let's see. Try talking in the handstand hold, Alan. That's even worse. It's hard to talk when you're upside down for a minute at a time. 30 seconds till we go again. $15 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Head back. Five. 10. 15. One more hold. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo, go. You guys get started. There's wasp. Hold tight. Butt off the wall. Don't let yourself just sit against it. Push the floor away. Come on, this is your last one. 30 seconds. Ten. 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. That part is done. Good job. Woohoo! There we go, guys. Good job. Good job. Next part is going to be all lower body. You can hold weights if you'd like to, but you don't have to. Give yourself a second. My shoulders are burning. Give anybody a chance to kind of catch up if you were going a little bit slower than me. Finish up that set and that hold. Doing great. All right. Gotta move this. Get to my wall. Okay, guys, we've got 14-minute EMOM. First minute is 6 creeper lunges, 6 total. And the second minute has 30 seconds of a wall sit in it. So if you want to think of it a little bit of a different way, you're going to do each movement 7 times. The creeper lunge is a new movement for us. And it goes like this. Let's see if you guys can see all the way. So you kind of get down a little bit and you lunge here. 1, 2, step back. Right? And then what you're going to do is whichever foot you started with on the first one, switch it up. That was 1 rep. Get down here. 1, 2, step together. Back, 2, step together, and up. So it's kind of like a low lunge. You could probably even get lower than that. Right? But you want to step together at each point. So you go 1 lunge, 2 lunge together, back, back together. Just follow along with me, and you take 2 steps forward, 2 steps back for every rep is basically what that is. The wall sit, we've been doing the wall sit. You know how to do the wall sit. I'm going to do it up against that wall right there so you can see. But you want to have your hips and your knees at the same height. So you don't want to be in like a tall squat or a low sit. You want hips and knees at the same height. You want feet right under your knees so it's nice and inline, vertical shins. Yes, creeping. Creep along. Like I said, for those, if you feel like you just don't feel it, feel free to grab some dumbbells or 1 dumbbell or kettlebell. Whatever you have, you can weight it up if you'd like to, but it's not necessary. Just if you have the option and if it's feeling like it's something that you want to do or can do. Any questions, guys, before we get into this? Drop them in there. I'm going to get the clock set. And as always, get a sip of water. It's hot, and I talk a lot. I'm not going to put the clock up there because it is an EMOM. I need to see when to tell us to switch. $14 minutes long, a minute at a time. All right, I don't see any questions up here. Let me just make sure my eyes are bad. Yeah, no questions. Try to stay awake because I look just a hot mess today. So try not to get too close to you guys too often. All right, so creeper lunge. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back is 1 rep. We got to do 6 of those. Alternate which foot you lead off with. And then you rest the remaining of that minute. 30 seconds wall sit, and you got 30 seconds rest before you start back over again. I'll get my second clock ready. Ten-second countdown. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and go. Get down low, step forward, 2, together, back, 2, together. Stand up and switch. Down, step forward, other foot, back, and other foot, together, back, together, up, together, back, together, up, together, back, together. That was 6. Nice and easy. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back is 1. And we did 6 of those. At least I'm pretty sure I did 6. Not us, a different clock that was going on. Get ready for the wall sit. So those really weren't bad. So if you have weights, think about grabbing them the next time through. We're going to wall sit in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Get down. It's easier to do this at the gym when you can just slide. This concrete doesn't really let me slide down. Hips and knees, same height. Nice and balanced. Knee and ankle, vertical shin, sitting back. And breathe. You're not pushing off your legs. If your hands are resting there, that's fine, but you don't want any pressure on your legs. You want your legs to be doing the work. 3, 2, 1, stand. The accumulation of that is going to start to get to you. Possibly, maybe not. My legs are sore from this week, feeling tight. I don't know about you guys. 10 seconds, and we're going to do those creeper lunges again. I'll try to do a better job of counting those out loud, counting the reps. 3, 2, 1, and go. Crouch down, creep forward. 1, 2, together. Back, 2, together. That's 1. Up, 2, together. Back, together. That's 2. Up, 2, together. Back, 2, together. Up, 2, together. Back, 2, together. That's 4. Up, 2, together. Back, 2, together. Up, 2, together. Back, 2, together. That's 6. Kind of like a shuffle walk. It's not really like a lunge so much. Try to get a little lower in the next set. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, get down. Again, hip and knee, same height. Don't be lower, don't be higher. Sit back and relax. If you want to, you can take your hands off your hips, overhead, hold the weight. If it's not hard enough, I know I'm going to feel this by the end of 14 minutes. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. That's 2 sets. Got 5 more. Nice to have your shoulders a little break now. Like I said, first one really hit your shoulders hard. Second one's going to hit your legs hard. Try to get deeper in that lunge. I'm still not doing a great job of counting. I'll work on it. 3, 2, 1. Get low. 1, 2, together. Back, 2, together. That's 1. Up, 2, together. Back, 2, together. 2. Up, 2, together. Back, 2, together. 3. Up, 2, together. Back, 2. That's 4. Up, 2, together. Back, 2, together. 1 more. Up, 2, together. Back, 2, together. I'm not really lunging. Just kind of creeping. If you want to, you can also just take it to a lunge. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Come on. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Get down. Ah. You got it. Nice and strong. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, up. That was 3 sets. I'm going to switch to just lunging, making sure I'm lunging. So I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. That's 2. 3. 4. I feel like that's better. 1 more. I feel like that's just a better range of motion than what I was doing there. So I just made sure I was getting closer to the ground on those. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Get down. These look so easy, but they're not. Not if you're doing them right. Looks like you're just kind of hanging out and chilling. It's work. Quads are getting tight. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Here we go. We're halfway there. That was 4 sets. So we got 3 more. Doing great, guys. Awesome job. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Do a lunge. Stay low. Step forward. Back. Together. Other foot. Lunge. Stay low. And back. And up. That's 2. Lunge. Stay low. Together. Back. Together. That's 3. Stay low. That's 4. One more. 10. So let's see the math on this. By the end of this, we will have done 3.5. 3, 2, 1. Get down. Let's see. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 3.5 minutes of wallsit. That's good. Good amount of time to accumulate. Just trying to keep my mind busy right now. I don't enjoy these. You all know I don't like isometric stuff. I get bored. 3, 2, 1. Good work. 2 more sets. How y'all doing? Hanging in there? Legs feeling okay? I see there's 5 of you. 10 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5, 6, 'Hey, quads feeling? 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on, guys. Doing great. Hang in there. We're almost done with this EMOM. Then you might want to roll out your legs. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. We've got one more set, one more time through each movement. 10 seconds. 6 more of these creepy lunges. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Together. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Mess that one up a little bit. 6. 1 more set here. Anybody grab weights on the creeper lunges? We should keep it weightless. 3, 2, 1. You load. Get down there. Hips and knees, same height. Vertical shins. Knees slightly outside of hip width. Hold tight. No pushing off the legs. Come on, you got it. This is the last thing you got to do. 3, 2, 1. And done. That's it. Good job, guys. Stop the clocks. You are finished. You're going to stretch real quick. Wherever you are, pull that 1 foot back, get a good quad stretch. Your quad should be pretty tight. If not, I don't know what you're doing. Because wallsits and lunges and stuff should make your quads feel pretty tight and tired. Good job. Just keep holding. I just lost my balance. Keep holding. Stretch it out. Hope you guys did well on that. Good upper body and lower body workout. Now we can switch. I see comments. I'm too far away to read. I'll get up there in a second. I don't have the best eyes. Woo. All right. Take your hands behind you. Press down. Open your chest up. Pull your shoulders back. 2 10-pound dumbbells. Awesome job. Alan did probably, yeah, sandbag. Nice work, guys. You guys did great. You're still holding right here. Shoulders back and down. If anybody feels like it, I do have the 6 p.m. workout coming up in a few minutes. If anybody wants to do another round with me, it's a different workout. And if you have a dumbbell, a kettlebell, or a household item, you can definitely jump in on that one and do it with us. It won't be too bad. It's easy to make it work for whatever equipment you have if you are interested in doing another workout. An announcement for those of you on here, and it's in box strap as well. No trivia night tonight. We'll make it up to you and do another one here shortly. Can't wait till we get to see you guys. I miss all of you, all of your faces. I'm always appreciative when you comment in the chat so I can see who's here with me. If I don't see you guys, have a wonderful night and rest up, stretch, get some water.